Tiny pen that can be a comfortable helper for any artist, especially at the beginning of the journey when the budget is limited. This machine is the Rocket Mini. And to make this review more interesting, we will test the Rocket Mini with the wireless power supply from the same brand. Let's see how comfortable this combination is for everyday work. Let's go! Hi guys, I'm Olga. All information in the video is subjective opinion of the author, so please read the disclaimer in the description of the video. We don't have any information about the company, we know only that it's Chinese company. On the desk there are two simple boxes. One contains the tattoo machine and the other the Rocket wireless power supply. I bought them separately, but on the marketplaces you can also buy them together, as a set. Inside the boxes we have, as we can see, the contents are just as simple as the boxes themselves. There are no instructions included. In the boxes with the wireless power supply we have the battery unit itself and the cable for charging. The battery unit has a single power button and several voltage settings to choose from. In the box with the machine there is an RCA clip cord and the pen. My first impression is that the pen is not very light, but it's quite compact, with a length of about 90 mm. On the glossy body you can see the company logo, just like on the wireless power supply. Let's take a closer look at the details. Of course, we should talk about the weight of the machine. On our scales, it weighs 111 grams. The weight of the tattoo machine with the wireless power supply is 167 grams. Considering the size of the machine, the weight is quite heavy in my opinion. However, thanks to its length, the machine feels well balanced in the hand when you're working with a wired power supply through an RCA clip cord. Overall, the machine sits comfortably in the hand. The grip has ergonomic grooves that give you a convenient place to position your fingers. The Rocket Mini has 5 colors: red, black, blue, orange and grey. Grip's diameter is 31 mm. We can sterilize the grip because it's fully removed. The needle stroke is 3.6 mm. This is a factory setting that we cannot change. This tattoo machine is hybrid. The needle protrusion is adjusted by turning the grip. Based on my experience with this tattoo pen, I prefer to keep the needle protrusion of up to 3 or 3.5 mm to ensure smooth and even pigment delivery. If you work with wireless power supply, the weight and the length of this tattoo pen increase automatically. Personally, I find it less comfortable to work this way. The machine becomes a bit top-heavy and the balance shifts, which affects the center of gravity. However, the advantage is that there are no cables and the setup becomes much more convenient and portable, especially when traveling. The power the machine on or off, press and hold the button on the wireless power supply a few seconds. The same button is then used to adjust the working voltage. The Rocket wireless power supply allows you to work from 6 to 11 volts. The Rocket Mini price is around $40. The kit with the wireless power supply usually costs about $90. Operating voltage is from 4.5 to 7.5 if you work without wireless power supply. We have reached the practical part. I will be working with the wireless power supply. My minimal operating voltage 6 Let's go! The pixel is quite small. There is some vibration and noise during operation. However, to be honest, the biggest discomfort comes from the extra length of the battery, which makes the machine feel a bit unbalanced in the hand. Overall, the resulting pattern looks quite decent. Well, let's wrap up this review. The Rocket Mini is from Chinese company. This tattoo machine sits comfortably in the hand, but if you work with a wireless power supply, the machine becomes a bit top heavy and the balance shifts. Tattoo pen can work with all permanent makeup and mini tattoo techniques, but you should work with it thoughtfully and be ready for some vibration while working. I wish you beautiful works. See you later.